More than 95% of older adults are consuming the wrong kinds of nuts, and this is quietly damaging their legs, causing joint inflammation and sapping their strength. You might believe you are choosing healthy snacks, but some of these supposedly nutritious nuts are actually causing rapid weakness, loss of balance, and exhaustion. Even worse, the most harmful ones are often hidden in obvious places. If your legs feel heavier than usual, your steps are slower, or you find yourself more off balance, this could be the reason. Today, we will reveal the 4 nuts you should completely avoid and the 4 you need to start eating right away to restore your strength. They are ranked from the least to the most harmful and beneficial. Stay tuned until the very end because the last nut we disclose has been connected to sudden leg weakness that might lead to a fall within just a few days. Before we jump in, let us know in the comments where you are watching from today. We love hearing from older adults worldwide who are taking control of their health. Now, without wasting any time, let's begin with the 4 nuts you should be eating after the age of 65. These nuts are listed from helpful to absolutely vital as they help rebuild strength, improve balance, and keep your legs moving efficiently. The 4th nut you must include in your diet is pistachios. If you are over 65 and notice your legs becoming heavier, slower, or colder, or if your hands frequently tingle, tighten, or go numb, your circulation is likely impaired and it won't improve on its own. That is exactly where pistachios come into play. This small nut delivers one significant benefit that most other foods cannot. It speeds up your blood flow, and this effect goes beyond just protecting heart health. This is about the health of your legs, feet, and brain because when blood circulation slows, everything begins to suffer. You might experience cold feet, feel lightheaded, or notice your legs fatigued much faster. Your memory could become fuzzy and unclear, which is only the start of the problem. Pistachios make a difference. They work by helping to expand blood vessels that tend to narrow as we age. They promote smoother and more consistent blood flow, delivering oxygen directly to the muscles in your legs, back, and even your brain. This results in less heaviness, reduced swelling, diminished dizziness, decreased pain, greater strength, heightened alertness, and more energy in your step. But that is not all. Pistachios also improve how your body processes sugar. If you experience energy drops mid-morning or feel drained after meals, it means your blood sugar levels are unstable. This nut helps balance those levels, leading to fewer energy crashes, improved concentration, and longer-lasting vitality. You are not only awake, but also sharp, balanced, and powerful. Now, pay close attention. If you are reaching for those salty, flavored pistachios in the shiny green bag, stop right there because all the benefits are undone. Choose dry roasted or raw pistachios without oil, salt, or sugar. Just pure, natural pistachios in their original form. That is where their true power lies. That is where the healing begins. Start with a small handful between meals, and you will notice changes within days. Your legs will feel less tight, your skin will look healthier with better color, your hands and feet will feel warmer, and most importantly, that heavy, dead weight that has been holding you back for years will start to fade away. You do not require countless pills to restore your energy or stability. Sometimes all you need is the proper nourishment at the ideal moment. Pistachios represent that nourishment, and if you are dedicated to improving your movement and gaining strength, this is the place to start. The essential nut to consume is number 3, almonds. Should you be above 65 feeling weakness in your hands, experiencing more unsteadiness on your feet, or exhaustion from simple activities such as walking or standing, it means your muscles are lacking fuel. One of the quickest methods to combat that frailty is almonds. These are more than mere snacks. They act as genuine muscle fuel. If you notice your legs feeling slower, smaller, or softer, your grip weakening, or your core less stable, almonds begin working exactly where it is crucial. They help rebuild, restore, and recharge your muscles. Behind the scenes, your body continuously battles muscle decline. After 65, this struggle accelerates, causing you to lose strength faster than you can regain it. Muscle loss often occurs before you even perceive it, which explains why your legs falter sooner, why you struggle to lift as before, and why your balance seems off. This battle takes place silently within your tissues. Almonds provide your body with essential resources that are lacking, delivering protein, minerals, and essential nutrients for muscle repair necessary to maintain strength. They assist in preserving lean muscle mass, support your joints, and supply your nerves with vital components to function correctly, allowing your movements to remain sure, not unsteady. Moreover, almonds are abundant in magnesium, and when your eyelids start twitching or your muscles cramp, especially if your legs stiffen during the night, your body is likely calling out for more magnesium. This mineral aids in loosening tight muscles, helps keep your heartbeat steady, and supports your body in unwinding after stress and exhaustion. If you constantly feel tense both mentally and physically, this natural remedy can help ease that pressure. However, it is crucial to choose real almonds, not sweetened, not fried in oil, and certainly not heavily salted. Opt for dry roasted or raw almonds, plain and whole. The strength you get from chewing them builds up gradually, quietly diminishing spasms and stiffness while boosting your overall energy. If your legs don't respond like they used to, adding a handful to your breakfast, sprinkling some on your lunch, or snacking on them when your stamina drops is a game changer. You are nourishing your muscles with what they truly need instead of empty calories. Almonds deliver genuine vitality. Now, onto the second essential nut, peanuts. They have often been misunderstood and wrongly labeled, but here is the secret nobody seems to share. The correct type of peanut can actually restore your vitality after the age of 65 without causing harm, inflammation, or slowing you down. It fuels your body instead. To be clear, this is not about peanut butter from a jar, nor is it about honey-roasted treats or sugar-covered snack packs. We are focusing on the authentic form of peanuts that can genuinely benefit your strength and endurance. Clean, dry, roasted peanuts, whole and plain, without salt or any added flavor, pack a powerful punch of nutrition in their natural state. Why do they matter? Because your muscles are quietly shrinking, your legs feel weaker, your grip falters, and you get tired faster. You might think it is just aging, but it goes deeper than that. Your body lacks the essential raw materials needed for self-repair, and peanuts provide exactly what is required. Protein that your body recognizes, fats your brain demands, and minerals your muscles desperately need. After 65, recovery slows down. What once took a single night now requires a whole week. Activities that felt effortless before now leave you drained. This is not simply aging, it is depletion. Peanuts quickly step in to help recharge your energy reserves. If you find your energy dipping by mid-morning or notice your balance is off or your steps are less steady, this nut offers one of the simplest ways to start regaining control. Peanuts do more than just fuel movement. They support the entire system that governs it, your muscles, nerves, and stability. Here is something many overlook. Peanuts also help regulate blood sugar levels. This means fewer sudden crashes, less dizziness, and fewer moments when you unexpectedly feel weak. As you grow older, your body struggles more to maintain consistent energy, and peanuts help secure that balance. They contain magnesium, which you might be lacking if you experience twitching legs at night, cramps that wake you, or calves that feel like they are tied in knots. That essential mineral is exactly what you need to feel better. Relaxing tense muscles and promoting a steady heartbeat only matters if you're fueling your body correctly. The problem is often not the peanut itself, but how it's prepared. Salted, flavored, or coated versions can do more harm than good. What you want is either raw or dry roasted peanuts, just a handful, no more. No confusion and no guilt. If your goal is to become stronger, move with ease and sharpen your mind. Start with a pure peanut, a wise portion at the right moment, and allow your body to experience what it has lacked. Now, the most important nut you must eat is a Brazil nut. This rarely mentioned nut may be the most beneficial food for anyone over 65. Just one small Brazil nut can boost your energy, strength, and recovery far beyond many other health foods found in your kitchen. The reason is Brazil nuts are packed with dense minerals your body urgently needs. Not only protein or fats, but vital micronutrients that support muscles, nerves, and the immune system, especially after 65. The most significant mineral found in Brazil nuts is selenium. Selenium acts like a master key, assisting your body in repairing damaged tissues. It protects muscle tissues from breaking down and enhances nerve signals, helping your legs respond faster, hands remain steady, and maintaining energy levels so you do not feel worn out by midday. If you often wake up exhausted, ache with no cause, or find it hard to recover from everyday activities, this is the nutrient you are missing. Brazil nuts do more than nourish your muscles. They recharge them. If your legs shake after a short walk, stairs feel exhausting, and your strength seems to fade, Brazil nuts could be the simple solution to revitalize your body. You are not losing control simply because you feel exhausted or weak. Your body might just be lacking power. Brazil nuts provide your system with the essential nutrients required to combat muscle deterioration, balance loss, and nerve tiredness. Unlike foods that create a temporary rush, these nuts deliver deep, enduring support that helps you stand firmer, walk farther, and recover more quickly. However, moderation is key as these are not snacks to consume in large quantities. One or two Brazil nuts daily is sufficient. Consuming more than that can be counterproductive due to their potency and intensity. When taken in the proper amount, they act as precise fuel, quietly repairing what has gradually weakened. This marks the difference between decline and recovery. It is not about eating excessively, but about choosing smarter, cleaner, and more purposeful nutrition. Incorporating a single Brazil nut a day can be the turning point between aching legs and sturdy ones, sluggish mornings and energetic starts, falling behind and bouncing back. If you feel your body no longer reacts as it used to, and your strength seems to slip away regardless of diet, it is time to get serious. Add this nut into your routine. Just one will supply your body with what it has been missing, and you will notice the change. Not someday, not in a few weeks, but within days. This is not merely food. It is the fuel your body has been craving. Now that you understand which nuts can help rebuild your strength, let us focus on the four that silently cause harm to your body after 65, and many people continue to eat them without realizing the danger behind nut number 4. Cashews might appear innocent, delicious even, and healthy, but if you are over 65 and still snacking on roasted salted cashews, you should stop immediately because they are harming your body quietly. When cashews are roasted using cheap oils and sprinkled with salt, they transform from a simple snack into a serious health hazard. These processed nuts provoke hidden inflammation in your blood vessels, put extra strain on your heart, and overload your kidneys with salt. That small handful you think is boosting your energy is actually raising your blood pressure, making your joints stiffer, and setting off a cascade of reactions that cause your entire body to feel more sluggish, swollen, and unbalanced. What people rarely mention is the type of oils used in these roasted cashews, which are some of the worst cheap seed oils, increasing stiffness and joint pain. Your arteries become narrower, your memory less sharp, and if you already feel exhausted after light activity like walking, or climbing stairs, this snack is contributing to the problem. Your body struggles to process these fats as it once did. They clog your recovery processes, weaken blood circulation, and leave you wondering why you feel slower, stiffer, and more drained after almost no effort. It is not only about pain or higher blood pressure, it is about the ongoing damage taking place inside your nerves, muscles, and digestive system. Cashews roasted in industrial oils raise hidden inflammation, and that kind of harm is often unnoticed yet significant. You often do not notice problems until it is too late. When your ankles begin to swell, when your mind feels foggy in the afternoon, or when your energy fades in the middle of the morning without any clear reason, it is time to take action. If you enjoy cashews, make the switch to raw, unsalted ones. Keep your serving small and avoid those shiny, flavored snack packages because they are loaded with sodium, chemical coatings, and artificial oils that harm your body like toxins. For people over 65, cashews are not the worst nut, but if you consume them roasted and salted, they gradually weaken your system. Stop adding more challenges to your body because the damage accumulates quietly. By the time you become aware of it, it is already too late. If cashews cause slow harm, the next nut affects your digestive system with a powerful blow, and many seniors eat it weekly without understanding the danger. Pecans may seem harmless, sweet, and comforting from the South, but after 65, especially the candied, flavored, or glazed kinds, they covertly harm your body. Pecans are naturally rich in fat, which is fine if your body can process it. However, digestion slows, metabolism declines, and your ability to handle heavy, slow-burning foods decreases after 65. When sugar, artificial flavors, or seed oils are added, you are no longer consuming a simple nut but a harmful trap. That small handful of pecans does not provide strength. It causes bloating and discomfort instead. Inflammation and slow circulation are problems you might sense when your legs ache after sitting for a while, when your stomach feels tight after meals, or when your energy disappears by mid-afternoon with no clear reason. What many do not realize is that even raw pecans can cause issues if consumed in large quantities. Eating too many, too often, can leave you feeling heavy rather than energized, fuller but not stronger, moving slower without understanding the cause. That sensation of heaviness and stiffness accumulates over time. If your knees feel more rigid, your ankles appear swollen, or your digestion has become more sensitive, consider your pecan intake, especially if they are sweetened or sold as snacks. The oils spoil quickly, the added sugar disrupts your blood sugar levels, and those festive nut mixes are often just disguised candy. The solution is clear. If you enjoy pecans, eat them sparingly, raw, and infrequently. However, if your goal is genuine strength, balance, and sustained energy, there are far superior choices since every bite is crucial at this stage of life, and pecans simply do not help. The second nut to watch out for is macadamia nuts. These nuts feel indulgent with their rich, creamy, and smooth flavor. But after you have passed 65, your body no longer requires richness or creaminess. It demands pure and efficient energy. Macadamias provide the opposite. They contain thick fats that slow you down, impair digestion, and block your energy from within. What is often mistaken for a healthy fat is, in fact, a cause of inflammation, bloating, and persistent weight gain. You experience this in your stomach and your joints as well, signaling your body is struggling with these nuts even if they taste luxurious. You notice it when you try to stand up and your legs feel heavier than usual. This happens because your body is attempting to process more fat than it can manage. Movements become slower, recovery takes longer, stiffness increases, strength decreases, And here is the alarming part: macadamia nuts do not cause immediate discomfort. That is why they are so risky. The damage only becomes obvious later in your legs, back, balance, and knees hurting more, energy declining quickly. You move less, but gain more weight. That is the trap. Macadamias are very easy to overconsume. Just a few handfuls contain hundreds of calories, mostly from fat your body does not need. When your metabolism slows down, this fat does not disappear, it stays, creating pressure and promoting inflammation. Before long, you feel more exhausted, achier, and less steady on your feet. If you are having trouble with belly fat, low energy, or sluggish legs and still eating macadamias, you must stop now. They are not helping at all. Instead, they make it harder to move, burn calories, and recover. Every handful adds to the struggle you are facing. Switch to nuts that are leaner and cleaner, which support blood flow, mobility, and strength. Macadamias may be small, but the harm they cause accumulates rapidly. And if you think these are bad, wait until you learn about the worst nut of all that targets your blood pressure, kidneys, and energy. One particular day can reveal the danger of a common nut. Walnuts are often misunderstood, especially by those over the age of 65. You may have heard they support brain health and benefit your heart, but what you were never told is what happens to your body as it ages. By the time you notice any issues, the damage is already underway. Here is the reality. Walnuts contain oils that do not always interact well with an older body. After 65, your metabolism slows down, your body's ability to detoxify weakens, and your inflammation response becomes more sensitive. The healthy fats in walnuts can accumulate excessively and too quickly. This buildup causes exactly the issues you hope to prevent. Your joints become stiffer, digestion slows, your stomach feels bloated, your energy drains before midday, yet all the time you believe you are benefiting your health. This is the catch because no one tells you that walnuts spoil rapidly. Their oils go rancid much faster than you might expect, even if the nuts appear fine. When this happens, those oils do not just lose their good properties, they actually harm your body. The bitter taste you might detect is not simply flavor, but a sign of decay. Inflammation builds up gradually. You won't experience sharp pain immediately. Instead, your knees stiffen, ankles puff up slightly, your thinking becomes foggy, fatigue increases during the day, and your sleep no longer feels refreshing. You may think these changes are natural signs of aging, but the real cause could be in your kitchen, sitting in what you trusted to be a safe container. Being healthy is not only about the oils themselves, but also how those fats interact with your bloodstream, brain, and digestive system. Walnuts contain a high amount of omega-6, and if you do not consciously balance this with the proper omega-3 intake, an imbalance intensifies inside your body. Your arteries become inflamed, your heart has to put in extra effort, muscle recovery slows down, and your activity decreases. This is not due to weakness, but because your body is inflamed, overwhelmed, and under constant silent stress. If you experience joint discomfort, morning stiffness, bloating after snacks, sudden tiredness after meals, or even slight pressure in your head or eyes, these symptoms might be linked to this issue. Although walnuts are often seen as brain food, for those above 65, they can contribute to brain fog, poor blood flow, and inflammation that spreads without any early signs. The problem is that walnuts are found in many foods like trail mixes, snack packs, and heart-healthy salads, and people are told eating them is wise. However, if your body is already facing blood pressure problems, digestive shifts, or chronic stiffness, walnuts could worsen these conditions by adding more strain. The most troubling aspect is that the harm accumulates quietly every day until your strength diminishes, your balance worsens, and your body ages faster than it should. All this happens while you believe you are doing the right thing by eating a small handful of walnuts daily. It's time to stop now. If you want to reduce pain, improve mobility, think more clearly, and have stronger legs, stop consuming walnuts immediately and do not continue this habit. Do not waste money on another container. Simply remove those nuts and swap them for ones that truly reduce inflammation, improve blood flow, and provide energy. Yes, these nuts are real. You have discovered both categories. The 4 nuts that enhance your strength, improve your balance, and keep your legs agile, and the 4 nuts that are quietly diminishing your health. This is no longer a matter of guesswork. It is about regaining control. After turning 65, eating poorly does more than just slow you down. It steals your vitality, your independence, your ability to bounce back, move freely, and enjoy life as you wish. But now, with better knowledge about which nuts to consume and which to avoid, your body can finally receive the nourishment it desperately needs. Before you leave, share in the comments one nut you have been eating regularly. Did it benefit you or cause harm? We read every single response. If this video gave you new insights, subscribe now. We bring urgent health tips for seniors every week, genuine advice, clear warnings, and practical methods to help you stay strong, alert, and independent starting today. Thank you for watching.